Two.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Alignment Chaotic. This is technically session 2 because we did session 0 live, and then we did session 1. And oh no, actually, sorry, you're wrong. I was wrong, Fabian. This is session 3. This is because last week, 2 weeks ago was session 2, so this is session 3. So there it goes. So welcome back,
You're welcome.
everybody. Thank you. Um, and yeah. So we're going to get started with a few just short announcements real quick. Number one, if you guys are watching and you want to watch live, you need to join us on Twitch. We are only live on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, it is not live. It is a pre-recorded thing from the previous week. So if you guys are watching live, it is April 22nd. If you're not watching live, it is, oh goodness, is it April
Another date other than that?
Yeah, it's April 29th. So anyway, if you guys want to join live, join us the next week, and we'll be live over here on Twitch with a live moderated chat. And so you guys can join live on that. Also, you guys can join us over in our Discord, which is also Alignment Chaotic. And just to kind of show you guys as well, so that way y'all have seen it before, I'm going to show you guys just briefly what our Discord looks like.
I'm kidding. Do it for the vibe.
All right. So this is, oh, there it goes. Grab, focus in there. All right. So this is our Discord. For some reason, it's not pulling it. Pull this over. There it goes.
It's
There we
pulling
go.
it. We see it.
Okay. It's a delay. All right. So this is our Discord. This is your welcome chat. This is where you'll have to start. You have to agree to our rules to be granted the role of member. We do have both public campaigns, and also myself or one of our other admins can also do the private campaign as well. I wonder why that didn't work.
Seems you have
Fine.
messages in in-game chat.
Yeah. That Discord link is supposed to work. Sorry, guys. Here's the Discord link for anyone that's looking for it. So you guys can come join us out over there. Again, we do private campaigns if you want to set up one. We also do public campaigns for anyone to use freely. And on that note, that really covers our announcements, except for one thing I do have to say is, I thought we added all those in.
I'll check them after stream.
Unfortunately, we did lose a player. So we are down a player. Unfortunately, Tarver has chosen not to return. We have wished him the best, but unfortunately, our paladin is no longer with us. So we're going to have to do a little retcon, guys. Unfortunately, Tarver did not make it last time. So we're actually going to do a rewind of time when we get started on the session. So, we ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's get started, guys.
We're in Detroit, right?
So last time on Alignment Chaotic, what happened for our adventurers, because we still don't know yet whether they're good guys or bad guys. I mean, have we all decided yet? Or I think we're still undecided.
I refuse to affiliate myself at this time.
Still haven't heard a good offer.
I'm there, yeah.
I refuse to affiliate myself at this time. I love y'all. Anyway, so last time on Alignment Chaotic, you guys were in the mansion, and we dealt with the second group. Specifically, we dealt a lot with Korat, who decided to go upstairs and adventure on his own. Now, I'm fairly certain he probably learned his lesson of venturing off by yourself is never a good idea.
Hey, he survived.
He did survive. This is true. He did.
You're enabling.
Korat?
You're an enabler.
Yes.
He may have died a little on the inside.
Oh, he straight up died on the inside.
And the outside.
Maybe a hun. It was rough.
Korat unintentionally met one of the demon lords. So beforehand, you guys had met Shoot, I'm going brain dead on her name now.
Lilith.
What?
Lily
Not Lilith.
anything?
What did I call? What did I give her?
Her.
The only
like,
name
her
that I
demon
got
name?
was Lilith because
Okay.
I mean-
I was able to communicate with her.
Yeah.
I heard raving she-heathen, but
Yes, it is right. Anyway, Korat met Lilith in disguise. I'm sure our viewers could probably correct me, be like, it was this. Like, don't forget the name.
Dumbass.
I know, right? It's been a long week, guys. Anyway, so Korat met Lilith in disguise and was bewitched by her. Why are none of those working? There it goes.
We don't blame you. She was pretty enchanting.
Yes. For a while there, none of you guys could recognize her until one of you decided to hit her fairly hard, and it broke the disguise.
I'm not sorry.
No, you're not. You never were.
I said I'm not sorry. I said it right.
This is true. You did say it right. And so you guys actually straight up met Lilith in her true form. So y'all met her in her true form. After this, though,
not my
however,
type.
you guys proceeded to try to beat her. And she kicked your sorry butts. Oh, don't deny it. She kicked your tails.
We hit her a few times. I mean,
You hit her a few times.
Start.
We did like 70 damage to her 700 health.
Yeah.
We liked it.
So you definitely
learning experience.
You could definitely tell. Are you listening? My wife is over here next to me. You guys could definitely tell she was holding back. She did not use her full strength against you. She unleashed one of her legendary abilities, known as Banshee's Banish, and cast you guys out from the realm that you were in. You awoke in a park very similar to a park most of you have seen. And ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're going to start the session. So, my adventurers.
Quick question before we start. We went into the room. Did we take our long rest at the end of the session?
Technically, the banishment, when you guys are waking up, that is going to count as your long rest.
Okay.
So when you guys are waking up right now, that's going to count as your long rest. So you guys are you're all level 3, by the way. And so you're all going to wake up right there. And yeah. We are short two
waking
players,
up.
but they'll be back soon.
Yeah. Waking up, I'm going to look at my now damaged and exploded gun. Shed a tear. We need to get inside.
This is the worst
I'm-
Denny's parking lot ever.
I'm at a loss without this. I know I got the short bow, but this is my bread and butter. We've got to finish this. Can you guys give me an hour?
So again,
You-
remember,
do we-
you guys have now just woken up in the middle of this park area. You're kind of getting your bearing. So that's like I said, we got to do a little bit of a
Okay, so
dial
we're
in
back
time.
before we look up and all that.
Correct. Yeah, we got to dial back in time in just a little bit.
Okay. Is everybody here? Alive? Sound off.
I'm alive.
Where's
I suppose I'm here.
where's our halfling?
Holy shit, I haven't heard your voice in a while. Okay, wait, we're still missing.
Has anybody seen the
The
little
paladin?
guy?
Yeah, and the armored guy that like punched
So those-
things at one point.
Both Far Dreamer and Fang are with you. They are there.
Okay.
Short round is
They
still
sound
napping over here. Hey, short round, get up.
Where's
Roll a perception. check.
I stand up and start looking for him. Ooh,
I would love to roll a perception check.
14 plus perception 4. 18.
A natural 1.
He still thinks it's a Denny's parking lot.
He definitely thinks it's a new fucking lot.
20.
Okay.
As I look around.
Okay.
We need to edit that.
Assuming we see
remove
the
it?
same burning city landscape.
Oh, no, you're right.
Okay.
Continue, sorry.
Okay. Is everyone who's doing perception checks done?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then, anyone that rolled above a 10, because it's a low perception check, you guys do see the halfling. He is laid face down on the ground.
I'll walk over and just kind of nudge him. Come on, get up. We got to figure out where the hell we are.
That's not how you wake him up. You gotta kick him harder.
No, we've all been hurt. It sucked.
He
I
doesn't move.
kind of roll him a little bit. I'm like, come on, get up.
No movie.
Oh, shit. Guys, quick. Can anybody heal?
Did somebody say steal?
Since nobody said anything, I would like to roll a medicine check with my healer's kit to see if I can even help him.
Roll.
Oh, I almost dropped my dice. 16 plus 20 total.
You
I
reach down
dropped to a
go,
knee.
Yeah. So you can tell
Guys.
he's dead. However you want to tell it, that's up to you right now.
Guys, we lost one.
His
Are
head
his
is
eyes
off.
open? Do I need to close anything?
No, his eyes aren't open. He is definitely just face down on the ground.
No, I've rolled him over.
Or he's kind of laying back on his back. Now he's most assuredly he's gone.
Dibs on his stuff.
Not the time. Let's at least get him off of... I start looking around. Wherever the hell we are, let's get him inside somewhere.
So as you look around, again, to refresh you guys, you look around and you're looking at what appears to be the real world to you. You see houses, legitimate houses all around, but there's something strange going on. The sky is dark, like a dark, dark red. The cars look like they've been there for ages. They're rusted and broken. You look around and you can tell now you're in a park. What should be pristine playground set is rusted. Some of it is collapsed in and fallen over. You look around and you look up and you see beasts flying through the air.
You know what? Let's get inside. Chicken Man, grab half round.
Probably not the best guy to be lifting. I'm not that strong. Can somebody else help? On a scale
I'll
of 1 to
grab
20, I'm
him.
at about an 8.
See just a 9-foot fucking giant man.
Thank you. And
Sling
I'll
him up.
help him carefully sling
Man.
him up.
Just like grab his little foot like a child, sling him over.
So you guys managed to
While also, I'd like to sleight of hand his shoelaces. His little bits of string come in handy, my friend.
No.
Yes. Small bits of string. How many small bits of string do you think I will be able to get off his shoelaces?
1.
I didn't
One
even know
small
how it's
bit of
wore
string.
shoes.
No.
Oh,
The string
okay.
is not coming back. I'm denying this.
Ah! Okay, so he's got fucking Velcro
Roll.
shoes.
Roll.
He's wearing house slippers.
Give me all them small bits of string.
I roll above a 10, you get you get your stuff.
If you roll above a 10?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Come
Rolls
on,
a
big
10.
money, big money, big money, big money. A what? A 1?
Negative.
Save that for later, bro.
So the hobbit explodes on your shoulder.
You get to roll 2 dice at the beginning of the day as the DM, and you get to save them for later. So save that one for
He is
later.
not a divination wizard.
All right,
Yeah, no.
fine. No fate master
Anyway.
here. All right, fair enough.
Anyway, you go
Guys
to
have
pull the
spoken.
laces. You pull the laces off, but it's like actual shoelaces. You get shoelaces. You don't get string. You get shoelaces.
Shoelaces. Okay, all right, I can live with that.
Complete with aglets attached?
Who
Yes.
shoelaces?
Don't forget it.
All right.
What color are the
So-
shoelaces?
Mauve.
Mauve?
Brown.
MAUV?
Brown.
Brown. Maybe like a mahogany?
Yes. Just.
Mahogany?
You're the one.
What do they smell like?
Sorry, everyone. As you were.
Campaign derailed
Uh,
for shoelaces.
So we make it into the building. So I suppose we'll just pick the house with the most roof above us.
Okay. You guys are able to find one that looks relatively put together. You go to open the door, and it's kind of stuck. It doesn't just give.
I'd like to kick the door.
I'm going
Roll.
to step away as he kicks the door.
What am I rolling here?
It's a strength,
Strength check.
21.
Okay. So you go to kick the door, and you put your foot through the handle, and it just kind of
Ah!
breaks open.
I'm stuck.
Hey, we might want to lock that door later. I'll kind of help pull his foot out of the door, and I'll have to. How tall are you again? As I help
He's
you
shorter
out of
than
there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab him by his foot and then just like set him down on his bottom.
Hey, thanks,
I'll
big
see a way
guy.
I can do that without you being off balance. No problem, buddy.
I figure we can probably lock this door using those shoelaces you just got.
You're right. You're right. I will slide the door open further and look inside. Do I see? Is it dark or do I
So
see
it's definitely-
furniture?
It's a dark house. You kind of walk in, and it definitely looks like a modern house, but all of the furniture has kind of degraded and corroded. There's like a couch. You see like a living area. Like it definitely looks like a very modern house. But everything looks very corroded and degraded and broken and just in pieces.
I'm gonna flip the light switch.
Dark
you flip the
lights,
light
corroded
switch,
furniture.
Nothing. No lights.
Okay.
This is my
Looks like we
grandma's
don't
house.
have electricity.
I will pull out my lantern and go ahead and light it and just try to illuminate. I'll say to everyone, this place looks
let's-
like shit.
Let's
But
set
it'll do.
our friend down on the couch for now.
Is there a basement?
No.
No.
You're in
Okay.
Texas. There's no basements.
Right, okay. That's fair.
But is there an attic?
No, because the top half of the house is blown away.
So, I
Um,
assume can we make a full check of the house real quick? Is it a 1-story?
Yes.
Like a 3-2?
You guys go check. I'm gonna
1,400 square
I'm gonna
feet?
say some last words over
Hang on, I'll pull.
our friend.
That
And then-
sounds like something better handled by you. I'll sneak around to make sure the place is safe.
And then I need some time to repair my equipment.
What you guys see is I'm gonna give you guys an actual floor plan. And I'll post it in the chat as well.
He's gone to like Zillow and he's looked up a house for sale.
No, actually, this is what you guys see. I actually use this in most of my those that have trained with me recently know what I use this for.
Is this for AP
No. All right.
or just
So this is
understanding
what you
floor
guys walk
plans for
into.
fucking CITs?
So you guys walk in here. You see kind of like a little dining area. You see some couches and stuff in the back. You've got a room over off here to the side. So this is kind of the house that you're walking into. The furniture is kind of where you see it is.
Let's put our halfling down on the table.
Okay, so
So
you
we
guys
can
walk
lay him
up.
flat.
All right, so you walk up and you throw the halfling on the table. Well, okay, you don't throw that. You put the
Gently.
halfling on the table.
Thud.
So you guys gently
Right.
put the halfling on the table.
You guys clear the rest of this and give me a moment. And I'll sit down at the head of that table where his head is and just quietly say a thank you. Thank you for
I'd still
going
like
on
to
this
check his
crazy
pockets for
adventure.
valuables.
At least let me finish this.
You got 5 minutes.
No
Fair
sense in
enough.
leaving useful things behind.
Give him his last respects.
I will take his bag and set it next to me while I do all of this to say my goodbyes and thank him for coming on this crazy adventure. And sadly, he did not make it, but hopefully he's happy wherever he is, wherever this nightmare led him to.
Though he was a lesser man than most of us, he was no lesser a man than any of us.
Shame none of us
That was
came into the
oddly
body
poetic.
of a wizard. Bring him
Like-
back.
I'm actually really surprised at how poetic that is, and thank you. And
you
then while
guys
they're
are-
checking, I'm gonna take his coin and just palm it and hold on to it for now.
And I will start to work removing his left foot.
Please do not desecrate the body.
It's not desecration if it's looting.
It is destroying the body of somebody who has passed.
I'll stop when he writes a letter to complain.
I am formally complaining on his behalf, and I'm going to pull out the short bow.
Always with the violence with the chicken man. Fine, you cut the foot off. I don't care who does it. I'm gonna
Foot's
take a
not
look
coming
around.
off.
Hey, everybody could use an extra foot. I'm gonna take a look around while you get to that.
Okay.
Little disturbing, but okay.
Right.
You think he rolled lizard folk? Fuck. Do we find anything else in the house as we make a quick search? I mean, it's not that big, yeah.
We'll check to see if there's any running water.
Okay. So you guys look around. You don't find any running water.
Is there any water in the toilets?
In the back portion of the commode.
No.
Some of y'all are ready for the apocalypse.
Yeah, I can tell.
A bathtub can give you 2 weeks of drinking water
Mm-hmm.
for 2 people.
Yeah, no, you don't find anything
Zomboid,
like
Project
that.
Zomboid.
So as you guys are looting, you guys are hearing... Where'd it go? Noises outside.
What kind of noises? What do they sound like?
Can y'all not hear the growling?
Can you describe the ruckus?
Growl for us so we get an image of what that sounds like.
Okay, hang on. It changed it. Hang on 1 second, I'll fix it.
I was hoping for some homemade sound effects.
No.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay. That's fresh.
Chicken man, do you need an antacid or something?
I'm gonna knock an arrow and hold it, staring at the door.
Don't worry, that door's been locked with a shoelace.
Sounds lovely.
I'll come back after checking the house and they'll say, that's not any of you guys, right?
I know that howl from somewhere. Is there a peephole on this door?
Hello?
Yeah, there's
Come in.
We might want to stay quiet.
Suddenly, outside, you guys hear some clashing around. There's a loud
I'm looking.
crash outside. As
I'd
something
like to
gets-
look through the peephole.
And then you hear a thud against the wall of the outside. And it gets quiet.
I kind of sneak over to the door and lay or sit with my back to it.
And it's silent.
I volunteer Salazar to check and see what's going on out there.
I'm a little. I don't think I have as much health as you guys.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried a lot about it.
It'll be fine.
Is there a window?
Can I look through the foot-sized hole in the door and try to discern what made that noise?
Yes, you can
Perception
attempt
check.
to roll a perception check.
Alright.
And yes, there are some windows that you could look out through. The windows are covered by blinds still that have kind of somewhat broken off. The windows are very dirty and dusty though, so they're kind of difficult to see through. Some of them are broken though, and they look very brittle due to age and wear and tear.
I'll try to peek open one of the little blinds there to take a look out.
Okay, roll a
What is it?
perception check as well.
What does a 23 get me, sir?
You're looking out the front, correct?
I'm looking out the foothole.
Okay, so that's going to be the front door. So you don't see anything out the front because the noise came from the side of the house.
Gotcha. No tracks, nothing looks disturbed from when we walked in.
So you see where you guys have walked in at, but you don't see anything else. And it's gotten really... What you do notice is the lack of any noise, period. While it was quiet before, this is a different level of quiet.
This is true quiet.
And Salazar, you see nothing.
I don't see what that was.
Well, thanks for the help. That makes at least two of us.
Yes, guys, I turned the music off on purpose. This is supposed to be a mood thing.
Does anybody else hear that?
I'm gonna thieves' can and some signs asking if anybody else sees anything. And I'm assuming only one person's gonna understand me.
I don't see nothing.
I'll go ahead and sneak over to that window that the sound came from and kind of peek over the ledge there. Whew! Ooh! Ow! That's a 1. Which is a 7 with my modifier, but... I'm not even peeking over the ledge. I'm just staring at the fucking wood.
Yep. That's exactly what you're doing. You're just staring at the ledge. Yep.
I might as well walk up behind him and take a look for myself.
Okay, roll.
I'm gonna crawl back to the door. Hey. If you shake more than twice, you're just playing with yourself, alright?
That's
Roll
a
those
2.
dice.
Huh? Whose passive perception is higher than 18?
I have 18. Does that count?
No, it would have to
You have
be
an
like
18 passive?
Yep.
Holy shit, I thought I was big dick with 16.
I have 18 passive because of my race. I get bonus to it.
You know, I feel like looking over this wall would work better if we actually went over it.
I'll hear him say that. Be like, oh.
So as you guys are looking through all the walls and everything, you hear at the front door.
It's the wimpiest knocker ever knocking at the door.
Who is it?
With my sight, because I'm at the head of the table with an arrow knocked. Can I see through the foothole of what is outside the door?
So when you look through the foothole, you don't see anything. You just see straight open air. Whoever it
Okay.
is
Do we
is
have-
whoever or whatever it is has definitely positioned themselves away from the hole.
Do we have to keep calling it a foothole?
Yes.
What it is? It's a hole made by a foot.
As opposed
A
to a
foothold.
foothold situation. Did they answer back when I asked who's there?
Nope.
I'm gonna
Wow.
draw the arrow and say, "Somebody open it." And I'm gonna hold. If it looks like it's making an aggressive action, whoever it is, I'm loosing the arrow.
I will turn to everybody and I'll say, well, ready yourselves.
Roll for
And I will
initiative.
roll, okay.
I'm
all
not
right.
firing. I'm holding for them to open the door.
Roll.
19.
Right. Wait, everybody or just him?
Is that with your modifier?
16
Okay.
plus 9. Or 16 plus 3.
The door bursts forward. And you see an arrow loosed. What's your AC?
Not enough. 16? No. Fuck. Because I'm using the bow and arrow, I can't use my shield. 14.
So as the door comes open, an arrow flies straight at you and delatches the arrow, unknocks the arrow in your hand.
We're boned.
And
I'm in a tight spot.
in front of the door, you see an elf. A tall, a very elegantly armored elf in white and gold armor. Her brown hair is flowing down. She's got a white curved bow in her hand.
I
She
can
just
clearly
loosed
recognize
the-
her as an elf, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She just, you saw her loose the arrow, but she already has another one knocked and ready to pull back.
In Elvish, because that's my second language and that's all I get so far, be you friend or foe? We are new.
She replies back in Elvish, it depends on if you are.
I'll also say in Elvish, thank you. We know you've been trying to reach us about our car warranty, and I'll start slowly closing the door.
The door is no longer there. It was blown apart.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she
it was
broke
blown
the door.
apart. All right.
Anybody else notice this
Retcon.
one's dressed with gold?
Down boy.
She's wearing white armor with gold lacing.
Nuh-uh, she's wearing blue armor with black laces.
I'm going to speak up in Elvish again and say, we only seek to protect ourselves. We don't know how we got here. All we heard was ruckus and didn't know if it was coming for us. As you can see, and I gestured to the body in front of me, we've already lost one of our friends.
He looks at you and says, "Where is the book?"
Gonna reach into my bag and go, which one? There's two.
And she drops the arrow. And she speaks in common. "Good, I found you."
And you are?
It's not surprising that you don't recognize me in this form, but you've met me once before.
Were you the White Wolf?
Pat Sajak?
Korat, you recognize her.
Yes, I recognize her directly.
Oh, fuck. And I sit down and just toss the book on the desk. You scared the shit out of me, lady.
Well, you encountered the Demon Queen. How can I be sure you didn't side with her?
No. We didn't encounter shit. I point to Korak and go, he talked to her. We got our asses kicked.
Frankly, you can't be sure the chicken man didn't side with her, but I can assure you that you and I are definitely on the same side.
He wants the gold.
Well, at least
I just
someone is
want to
honest
know
about
how
that.
we got here and some
Yeah,
context.
can you shed some light? I gotta fix some shit, and we don't know where we are. Hi, Tom. Feng. I almost called you.
Hey,
I want you to be an
Fang.
80s answering machine and give me all the exposition, all right?
Tim's
If you'd
not
like to
here
make a
to
call,
answer the
Sorry, I'm
phone.
sorry.
please hang
Please
up and
leave
try
a
again.
message at the tone.
What's your name?
All right.
Do you have a name?
So, yeah. Hey, we can hear
Ooh,
you.
you sound like shit.
Yeah, you're a little broken.
Wow.
I don't
Like
know.
it's crackly and robotic.
Sound like a robot. Do, do, do,
Well,
do,
fix that.
do.
Sega Genesis? What?
All right. So,
Leo Wolf, I'm assuming this is the exposition point.
yep, this is going to be the exposition point. So we're going
Okay.
to actually turn on something a little bit. So, for my viewers,
While
hang tight. We're going to, we got to do an exposition. We got to explain the story now. Because last
lore
time I gave,
dump.
yep, it's going to be lore
Yeah.
time.
Can I ask for Lilith's gun?
Can you
You
ask for
broke up
what?
again.
I'm gonna ask for his gun so I can attempt to fix it.
Okay.
Let's use that as a secondary option, because if I have a short rest in 30 minutes, I can fix this on my own, which was going to be my question, Leo, while she's doing her exposition. Can I work on my gun?
It's going to be a short
Okay.
rest.
Would you like me to roll now or after?
Go ahead and roll now.
Okay, it's a DC 14 because of the shot. I had a 1, so it's 10 plus my dexterity modifier plus the 1 that I rolled, so DC 14. I have a Tinkerer's Tools check of +5, so I need a 9 or higher. If this fucks up, I will hand my gun over to Lamelk and have him try and fix it.
And for our
I rolled
viewers,
a natural 11.
There you go.
So I will tinker away and fix the gun as I go.
This is what they see.
Brought to you by Hero Forge, but not sponsored.
Yep.
Hint, hint. Sponsor, please.
Excellent.
glad
While
to take
he
an
does
expression.
exposition, I will show you
Alright.
different products that may sponsor us eventually.
Right.
Like Denny's.
Factory. E-liquid. Oh my goodness, it's
Carousel.
trying to...
Yep. Welcome to virtual backgrounds. Anyway, all right, guys. So hang tight. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the music because it's gonna be a lot of talking here. So last time, for all of our viewers, I gave Thamian the very shorthand story. Yeah, Denny sponsors. Yeah, there we go. Denny's for the win. All right. So last time,
Literally looking for things that I can pick up.
oh, we should totally make a Denny's.
I will tell you right now, I have 7 emotes lined up if we hit affiliate.
Okay, good.
They're terrible.
Of course
They're
are.
along the lines of that.
This doesn't surprise me with you. Anyway, so first things first, let's answer the question that Furion asked, which is, what is her name? Her name is Narya.
Can you spell that for me?
N-A-Y-R-A. Or sorry, N-A-Y-R-I-A. Yeah. I'll put it in game chat too. Okay.
Oh, Naria. Okay.
You're standing on my neck.
She is a pure blood Nephilim from the light side. She is of the angelics division. Don't lose it yet, Damien. She asks you for the book. And you do know now which book she's referring to because she tells you who she is. So you give her the angelic book and she begins to tell you the story.
I will also pull
You-
out the black one and set it down.
Okay.
I
She
will
kind of
sit
looks at it
crisscross
suspiciously
applesauce.
and goes, "Well, I see you found that one too. That's going to be an
I
interesting
told you there were
conundrum."
2. We already opened one of the latches. It required the blood of him, and I point to Mr. Peeps.
Unwillingly, no less.
Of course, it's an evil book. Why would it willingly accept blood? You need to give it forcibly taken blood. That's how these evil MacGuffins work.
Not exactly, she says. So she begins to proceed to tell you guys the story. You have entered a war that has waged for almost an eternity. You have been handpicked because your bloodline contains Nephilim lineage. This is why you are able to come here. However, because it's diluted, your forms have been shaped by the magic of the realm, which is why your forms are different than your human form. This war began before the flood. The time of Noah, there was a war that began between the armies of heaven and the armies of hell. Hell forcibly took and made creatures called the Nephilim and roamed the earth along with fallen angels. These angels, these fallen angels, and these Nephilim sought to overthrow the realms of men and throw us into a permanent dark age. To combat this, heaven decided to intervene and grant men some of the angelic abilities as well, which is where the pure-blooded Nephilim came to be. So there are 2 sides. There are elves, which are what you guys call elves, which are also Nephilim. And then she looks at Mr. Peeps. You look almost like the dark ones. But I can tell that this is just the magic shaping you. You don't have the venom in you. And you kind of perk your head at that. She's talking about the dark bloodline. You are not a demon. You're just shaped like that. To combat this, when the world was flooded, there was a separate realm created named Kasaban that's designed to lock away the war between heaven and hell and keep it from the mortal plane. If this war were to break loose on the mortal plane now, before the end times apocalypse is supposed to happen, your world would be destroyed as entirety. The 9 lords have sought for eternity since the flood to break through the seals, hoping to start the apocalypse early. They found a way. At the behest of the Lord of Heaven, I summoned you to this realm. Well, I guess I should say the other realm, because now you are neither here, there, nor are you home. This is what will be, should you fail. And this is not an illusion either. Somehow you have been transported through time for a moment. But this is not correct. We must get you back. It took everything that I had to prevent the Demon Queen from banishing you from Kasavan permanently. If you do not return, the seals will break, and they will set forth the apocalypse ahead of schedule. Yes?
You said Kasaban. Can you elaborate?
The realm that you are in is a realm between realms. It is designed to reflect the triad of earth, hell, and heaven. Some call it purgatory.
Oh. Okay. Continue. Sorry.
Purgatory is not what you think it is, nor are demons and nor are angels. This war is very real. And your lives are at risk. This is not something I ask you to take part of in lightly, but I know that Leo has requested of you. As for myself, I am one of the generals of the Army of the Light. I am not an angel, but I can help you. But
Go
first,
on.
I can help you with my services. I'm offering to help you get back to the realm. But we have to find a way through. I don't know where the portal back is myself. We'll have to find it.
Back to Kazaban, right?
Correct.
Can you help our half a friend on the table over there?
Can you send him back?
Sending him back I can do, but I can't bring him back.
I'll place a
Fortunately,
hand on
that's
his
out
head
of my
and just
power.
place a hand on his head and just say, as long as he's okay, that's what matters. Obviously, this form is dead. So if you can send him back to where we all came from, I'd be grateful.
She walks over and just gently pulls her hand over his eyes and just whispers Elvish in his ear. And you see the body begin to shine and then vanish from sight.
Ah, I forgot I wanted the foot. Crap.
I do have his bag, Leo, just explaining that.
Yeah, no, you're good. Now, I'm sure that you guys have many, many questions. What are they?
Honestly, I have one question, and then I'll let everybody else go to their heart's content, because I still have some work to do here. Any direction we should head? Because frankly, I just want to get the hell out of here.
No, but if this realm is tied to Kasaban, then perhaps one of the 9 lords is tied here as well.
Okay, then do you know how to get this book open, pointing to the black one?
Well, you've already got the dark blood. Well, somewhat. And she slices her hands and lays her hand on it. You needed a pure blood light.
Are you kidding me? I lucked into that because it was the tiefling I stabbed?
Yep.
I love that. That was
Go figure.
beautiful.
I get stabbed and something good happens.
As she
Okay,
lays her hand on the book, the other latch opens up.
Anybody speak this language that wants to ask their questions and then read this book?
Hand it over.
I'll hand it to him.
Okay. And what other questions do y'all have for her? You now know the full setting. You have now been brought into a war that has waged since the flood. The 9 lords seek to break the seals to bring the apocalypse early.
So when is the proper time to bring the apocalypse, I suppose? If we're just gonna save the world for another 10 years.
Only the Father knows that one.
Mm,
Not even the-
proprietary, classified.
Not even the archangels know that.
So, what do you need from us? Why? I understand we're the purebloods, but why you seem pretty capable by yourself?
I cannot
Are you
face
unable
the 9
to intervene?
I can't face the 9 lords alone. As you've already witnessed from Lilith, they're quite formidable. Not to mention they have their armies between you and them.
What would it take to
You-
resolve this conflict peacefully and permanently?
There can be no peace between heaven and hell.
Can you give us descriptions of how these lords will act in combat?
Not exactly, but that book tells you their names, and she points at the book that Mr. Peeps now has in his hands.
All right, peeps, read it out to us. Let's do some studying on the enemy.
All right. Now we're gonna get into some fun stuff. So you guys want to...
Exposition dump 2.
Yep, and exposition part 2. I apologize to our viewers. Not really. I knew they wanted this, so Furion has been frustrated with me for like 3 sessions now because I haven't told him the full story yet.
In smoke and mirrors, my friend.
Well, you had to figure it out. Well, first off, you obviously have met the Demon Queen Lilith.
Bitch.
She's strongest. Does it rank them at all, peeps?
No, she is not the strongest. She is one of the strongest, but she is not. Lilith is the demon of lust. She is known as a banshee in your world, but also a succubus queen. I love the monologue. Yep. Did it go to the right one? No, it didn't. Okay, hang on. Let me get the right one. Not him. You also have Abaddon. Abaddon is the demon of envy. He is the lord of envy. He seeks control over the 9 realms, the 9 lords as well. Again, demon of envy.
Is he successful in his seeking? Has he amassed the most power in his envious endeavors?
No. No. You then have Asmodeus, the demon of wrath. Along with the demons, there are 2 beasts. You have Behemoth, who is the demon beast of where is it? Gluttony. Then you have the Leviathan, the demon of the abyss. Where'd he go? Let me zoom in on this one. I didn't realize it was that small. Sorry, guys. This is Samael. He is the demon. Actually, I need to change the music. He is the demon lord of destruction.
LOD.
He's definitely a fallen angel as well. Him, Asmodeus, Lilith, and Lucifer are 4 actual true fallen angels.
Is that why they have more of a human form?
Correct. See, I've shown you that one, that one, that one, that one. Where's Astroth? Here it is. Astroth is also another fallen angel. He is the demon of sloth, of laziness. Beware his pack. They will hunt you for him.
Does it give any information on the beast he's mounted?
Not directly, no. It's a demon hound. That's all you know. He's assorted with various different demon beasts. both hounds, dragons, dark dragons, all sorts of different beasts. Beelzebub is the demon of greed, is the prince of hell, and is the demon of greed. Between him, Lilith, and Lucifer, you have the triad of hell. They are the strongest three, with Lucifer being the lord. And the demon of pride. Lilith and Lucifer are known to hide in plain sight. This is Lucifer. I'm gonna do like this, guys. Sorry. There we go, that should be a little bit better. This is one of Lucifer's forms, but this is not his true form.
Is that his final form?
Is this.
That's his final form.
So now you know who the quote-unquote enemy is. Because it's up to you. You now know the story. You now know what's at risk. What do you want to do?
So there's 10 total. Lilith, Abaddon, Asmodeus, the 2
9.
beasts.
9 total.
So we've got Lilith, Abaddon, Asmodeus, the 2 beasts just with Asmodeus? Or do they count?
I'll send you a full list in game chat. So here's your list
Sweet.
of demon lords. Oop, come on, let me go back all the way up here. There we go.
I'm assuming we're counting the Demon of the Abyss and the Gluttony, Dragon, Lizard, Man, Behemoth.
Yep.
Cool.
There's your 9 demon lords. When you face them here, you will not face their full power, but rather their visage.
Do they work through Avatar as much as we are right now?
Very similar, yes. Except you're not working through an avatar. If you die here, you die.
Why did we come into these bodies?
And what just
Not some
happened to
others.
Short Round?
Short Round is dead. There's nothing I can do to bring him back.
So you just sent a corpse back to our home?
Yes.
She sent his consciousness back, because this is not our body.
I think also what Furion was asking. Also, am I sounding better?
Yes.
Yeah, much better.
Are there other agents acting on their behalf?
Yes. Each of the individual demon lords has armies surrounding them of all sorts of manners of demons. You've already encountered some, like the shadow demons. You will encounter more as you progress through finding them.
But none like us.
Not like y'all that I know of. It is possible that the demon lords have tried to enlist the mortals. Like we have enlisted you, but I don't know.
Whoa. Have enlisted? Now hold on a second, lady. I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Leo, and that is, what's in it for me?
Yeah, I figured you would say something like that, and the answer is it's your world. You choose to save it or you choose not to.
But I mean, also, if we do this, we probably stand to gain something, right? Like in a lot of power, I think probably.
I mean, you will learn more about who you are and more about the realm than any other mortal should know.
And work with me here. Tell him what he wants to hear.
I mean, I can
Maybe
give
a
you
free
some
pass into
gold.
heaven?
Hey, now Furion's talking.
Now you're
Yeah.
talking.
I cannot give that to you.
I mean, it sounds like you need to shore up the numbers, because if you're that short-staffed, you have to bring a couple mortals in here to fight your battles for you.
Yeah, what are we, the Jedi during the Clone
your,
Wars?
your standards may be just a bit too high. You know? Is that fair? I think that's fair. Or is it your pay structure? Did you drop some employee benefits?
Only you can choose whether or not you choose to enter the gates of heaven.
So he does have a good point there. Do we get any kind of, like, is there any kind of like assistance to help along the way? And also, just like, a lot of people have been like, all right, so you got this incredible insurmountable task, just go ahead and kill the 9 lords of hell, don't worry about it, it'll be fine.
You will
Where
receive help.
can we start?
Well,
And is
first
there
we
a
have
dental
to...
plan?
Sure, we can get you a dental plan. That's possible.
Excellent.
So,
Haggled.
That's all you had to do.
Straight fucking haggled.
You know what? I don't need the dental plan. I just need to have a sense of purpose in my regular life, and maybe like a good night's sleep once a week.
the chicken has no teeth. Of course he doesn't want the dental plan.
I'd
Sleep
bite
I
him.
can
No, I'm
give
kidding.
you. Sleep can be arranged. And she kind of knocks an arrow.
Sleep, not
no,
eternal.
No. Let's put that down. Back to Fing's question here.
So
About
yes,
the
there
first
are
steps.
there are others that will. There are beings that will help you. You will receive aid from heaven through the archangels. And I'm going to start with sending you guys their names. Okay.
Maybe they come with us and we all fight together, since that's
Yes.
the direction we're heading.
I just want to be very clear here, because everybody else has been like, yeah, sure, great. The last person who said, go for it, just kind of led us off into a forest, and we were lost, and then some crazy lady put us into her mansion. And then all this happened, so...
Not just any stranger who led us into the woods, but an angelic stranger who led us off into the woods.
To a demon queen.
Do we have like a go here type thing, or like even like go west, son, and grow with the nation?
First, we gotta get you out of here, and I'll be coming with you to help. So
Sounds like a solid plan.
We gotta get out of here, which even I don't know where the portal is right now, because it's
Wait, what?
Like, I don't know where the portal is at the moment. We've got to find it. You weren't supposed to be here. This is
That
not
doesn't inspire
Cosmo.
much faith.
They
Those
did
things
mention
above
that
were
earlier, to be
flying
fair.
south.
So the big
Would they be
G-Man can't
flying
help you
to
out
or
with
away?
that?
We can certainly find
Sorry.
out. That's where I would start, was following them.
Before
Thanks.
even
They're
that, what does a portal look like?
Well,
That's fair.
traditionally, you've already seen one.
The water?
Was it the mansion?
Which
Water.
one? There were 2 there. Okay.
The water.
So we just jump into a big lake.
Not exactly. It doesn't work that way.
Is
I
it
hope
like
not.
Inception? We dive into the side of a building?
We'll have to see if it's even here. Hopefully it is. You weren't supposed to get here, but the Banshee has banished you from Kasaban. The reason the angels aren't intervening there is because the angels are forbidden from entering that realm. To enter there would fall from grace. That said, the reason we're sending you is because we can help you through the empowerment, which is why you are in these forms.
So how does one find a portal that we don't know where it is or exactly what it looks like?
Well, I think your friend Lutar started with the obvious answer of find where the demons are coming from.
And the ones above were flying south. Which, if they're trying to get through the portal to enact this whole thing, it makes sense that they would fly at least in the direction of it.
Agree.
Fair,
Either
that's a
they're
fair
flying to
assessment.
it or away from it to not get sucked in against whatever the hell is fighting them. Angels, humans, Beelzebub being pissed because he stubbed his toe. I don't know.
And demons do fight one another occasionally for power.
I've seen that.
Good to know.
I have an ex-wife.
Yeah, same.
It feels good to know that we're not the only one with petty squabbles and battles.
Okay,
You guys are just as human as we are.
so if we're gonna head south, and you said this is kind of an in-between world in the future, that we're not really supposed to be here, so I'm assuming nothing really works.
The
we
Banshee
can
was
still
trying to banish you permanently from Casaban. I
Right.
intervened and prevented her from doing so.
But we can still scavenge things that aren't, like, perishable here.
Yes.
Now, DM, is this the location that we were talking about that's, like, right outside of Old Office Building?
Yes.
Do I know that?
Yes.
Can I lead them to the gun store and armory that is literally like a block and a half away?
Sure.
Then I'm going to explain. I have an idea.
Chicken
There is
Man,
a
it's looted
weapon
and
shop.
destroyed.
It may be. But what if it's not? For the record, this was a essentially bladesmith and arms type thing. They had guns, but it wasn't like a gun store. So theoretically, everybody could find something here to stock up on.
I'm gonna look at my giant hands and say, well, I hope they have something other than guns.
As well as our
Well-
last fight went, yeah, why not?
The last time I was here, they had various daggers. They had blunt
Cloaks
weapons.
of protection. Sorry, what?
Honestly, something about this. I got a feeling I could maybe haggle some stuff together.
Okay, then I have a question. And I'm going to pull out the coin.
What coin? I missed this.
This
He
was
stole it from the dead
the
hobbit.
paladin. When we were laying him to rest, I took his coin as remembrance.
Stole.
And I have his bag. I
Go for
moved
it.
his bag so that I could, say things to him and not have a bag just sitting on his chest. And then he disappeared, so I still have his bag.
Looted.
But I have his coin, and I'm going to say, could you make this, since it is connected to whatever gods or goddesses he was connected to, go to this, and I'm going to point to the gun that I've just finally finished tinkering with and it is fixed, to add some extra kick to those evildoers. And meta knowledge, table talk wise, I'm trying to enchant a barrel with holy, or with radiant damage.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's a good question. When? And I know you don't have an answer for that, so I'm just going to pocket this coin.
I know it's somewhere in here. Just
You just haven't quite unlocked that knowledge yet.
yeah, but I got some kind of idea of how to do some stuff. Like I got this idea for like some gloves that you hit stuff with, and it's almost like an Iron Man type thing. It's kind of crazy, but
You should make them like shock fighting gloves.
yeah,
Some fights.
well, Thunder's more than I have in my head. But,
I like
And to
it. I
finish-
like it.
To finish the introductions for you guys as well, before you start heading that way, she also explains to you that
Apologize, I have to step away.
one of the images you guys see in the book is the image of Michael, the leader of the army of heavens. He is the lead archangel. So this is Michael. You have there he is.
Ludocio?
Gabriel, who is the
Oh,
archangel of
biblical
strength.
archangel.
Yeah, no, this is, again, I told you guys, this is biblical mythology.
Where's the horn?
Here is Raphael. Gabriel is the archangel of strength. Raphael is the archangel of healing.
And a Ninja Turtle.
Yes, and a Ninja Turtle. This is Uriel, archangel of wisdom. Azrael, the archangel of death. Zadkiel, archangel of mercy. There he is. And this is Kamael, the archangel of war.
And babies.
He's known for rescuing infants from war and orphans. So now you know who the archangels are, and you know who the demon lords are. So now the choice is yours. And before we start,
Sounds like a 7-9 fight here. I mean, okay, you got the bangers you're bringing in here.
So, and before we let you guys make your decision, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a quick 5-minute break because we're about to get started with you guys moving. So we're going to go ahead and break. You guys want to grab water, whatever you want. Viewers will be back in about 5 minutes. So. All right, and we are back, everyone.
That on.
Oh, why did that not stop? There it is. All right, and welcome back, everyone. So our players have had the story told to them. Our viewers, you guys know it as well. So, adventurers, you guys really have got to come up with a name. What do you want to do?
Well, for the record, our name is the Adventurers.
I'm never gonna be able to hear that now, hon. She calls you
I'm gonna-
wanderers.
We could be the Argonaut Renegades of Nazareth. All right. We could just call ourselves Aaron for an acronym.
I know
How about-
you really tried there.
Chicken Man and the Jackson 5.
Hey. Real
So what do
quick.
you want to do?
Not real. We got to find the portal, right? That's our one-armed man here, right? You got to spell it out for us. We're simple mortals.
Yeah, otherwise we're
Forgive
just
us.
going to go from shop to shop trying to find gear.
That's what we've been trained to do from Steam.
I mean, that's not wrong. You're not wrong.
If
So,
it's
Probably
not
too busy
nailed
to know
down, we
that,
take
but-
it.
Sorry, I'm back.
you're good. So, I would agree with what Lutar said. The demons are gathering, trying to break the seals, so I would follow them.
Excellent.
Good enough for me. Lead on,
All right.
Chicken Man.
I'll Mr. Twingy Perception over there. Lead the way, I'm right behind you. Let's find a
Okay.
hardware store or a garden center.
I'm gonna walk kind of near the houses and follow the path that I know to that weapons shop.
Okay. I need a marching order.
I'll obviously be first.
I'll be second.
Right.
I'll stay about 50 feet behind this crazy group and try to keep quiet.
I mean, technically, I think Naria should be leading us, right? She's kind of the
Well, we're going to a specific hardware store.
she can come
Yeah.
with. What does she
She's
have
gonna
to
come
do?
with you guys. She's gonna come
Yeah,
with you.
she doesn't know the route. That's what I was saying.
Oh.
Also, who gave me the short bow? Do you want it back now that I have my
Yes.
gun?
Yes, please.
Here you go.
Excellent.
And I'll
I
give
will-
you the 9 arrows that I have
mean-
left because she shot one of them.
To you, it's a longbow, but
Fair.
I'll put my little short bow back.
Narya is gonna be up front with Lutar.
Lutar.
All right, and Furion, you're gonna be in the back, or do you want to be like in the middle?
So I'm gonna be right behind Lutar.
And Korat, where are you gonna be?
I'll hang in the back.
Fang?
I'm going to be pretty close towards the front, if not like right up there in the front.
I'm gonna tap Lutar and say, you keep looking forward, and I'm gonna focus my eyes on the skies.
Lamel?
Then I
where
will
are you gonna be?
focus all of my attentions in kind of a pie wedge.
Tone.
Lamel?
I'm gonna be somewhere in the middle.
Mr.
Make an artificer
Peeps?
sandwich here.
He said he was 50 foot back.
Okay, so you're in the back
I'm
with...
staying in the far back behind everyone and keeping quiet.
Okay, so Mr. Peeps is in the back with Korat. Salanzar?
I'll stay in the back of the middle there.
Okay.
So that I'm kind of in between everyone.
I'm gonna be uselessly taking the hide action behind Lutar.
Even
as
though
I
you're
search
like
the sky.
3
10
foot
feet
taller
tall.
than me.
Yeah, exactly.
I think. How tall am I again?
You're still pretty tall, but
I'm 6'2", but you're like, what, 8?
yeah, somewhere around there. Depends if you go Forgotten Realms,
Okay.
they say they're not like 10
So
to
there's
11
your
feet.
there's your marching order. So you
580
have
pieces.
up
8 to
front
9 or 7 to
Lutar,
8.
Narya, and Fang. Furion and Lamelk are right behind them. Salazar is in the middle. Korat is behind Salazar. And Mr. Peeps is all the way in the back. All right. I need Mr. Peeps, Korat, Lutar, and Fang. You guys can either take one of you can take advantage, or one of you can basically, yeah, one of you guys can take advantage and roll for the perception. Or
everybody.
you can both take the advantage and roll perception.
Out of who again? So that's the 2 in the back and the 2 in the front?
No, Korat and Mr. Peep have to roll perception, but there's no advantage for them. Lutar and Fang, you guys can either roll one perception at advantage, or you can both roll at advantage, because Narya is helping you.
Okay, Fang, I've got a +4. You want to roll it or you want me to?
Who is the other one with me?
What is this
Oh, Lutar.
+4 you speak
Yeah.
of?
Wait, what's yours? A +4, you said?
Yeah.
You got good eyes. You roll advantage.
Okay. The first one. Oh, is it not going to show?
It's not going to show. It's nat 20. You're good.
I can
good.
get it to show if I put my hand on it.
We should get dice cams.
And just hang it from the ceiling.
A separate mini cam that goes in the corner.
Yeah.
So that is a total of 24.
Okay.
I'm
Korat,
going to roll at advantage just because I can.
Very successful.
It would have been a 17.
you can do the roll, and you're muted.
No, I just got it on push to talk. 14 plus 2, so 16.
16? Okay. Mr. Peeps.
A 15.
Really good rolls. That's good. Okay.
Wasting them now.
All right. So you guys managed to take about, for the park, what is it? You're going to the one, like, right near work, right?
Without naming streets, Main Street that is
Yeah.
against the building, 2 left turns
Okay.
down and to the left.
I know where
It's
you're
like
going.
a block
Okay.
and a half if you walk
like
across.
It's like a 20-minute walk from the park.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys managed to get to there, okay. You can tell as you guys are walking, you notice a lot of like the shop buildings are like there's glass broken in. There's not a whole lot going on in the areas that you're in. It's kind of like very decadent. What you do notice is occasionally you see what's almost really weird. You see like flowers that don't look natural popping up on the ground occasionally.
Close enough to just kind of take a look at, or like off the path?
They're a little bit off the path. They're definitely not on the path. It's more of like in the middle of the in the middle areas of the park where the brush has kind of grown over. And that's with your really high roll in the perception.
I'm gonna ask Narya quietly. I'm gonna say, "Do you know what those flowers are? They don't look.
They're not
right.
here normally.
Well, that would be because that is the magic of the other realm bleeding over into here.
Are those flowers useful in the other realm?
They can be. We use them for many things.
Only one way to find out.
I'm gonna eat one.
Well, I'm just gonna like grab a handful and
Yeah, and
keep them for
I'm
later.
Broken in my
I'm gonna
butt.
pick one real quick and eat it.
I'm gonna mash one against my forehead.
As you eat it, you get a very it's a straight, almost like dirt, earth taste in your mouth.
Feel like
it's
a
really
kid again.
Weird. It's really weird that like a flower tastes that much like the earth. Eat a
Okay.
flower.
And I'll grab the handful of the one that I picked and put it in my bag.
All right, so
This
Fang and
herbalism kit
Lutar,
will come in handy at least once.
you both can say you have gathered a bundle of flowers. These are magical in nature.
I have bundle of flowers.
You'll have to figure out what kind of magic it is later, but
Yeah.
you've already gotten a hint because you tasted it.
Tastes like dirt.
Yep,
Smells
tastes
like dad.
dirt.
It's Denny's coffee magic.
All right, but we'll continue walking.
All right, so
I'm
as you guys
gonna-
continue
I'm gonna-
walking, you also notice that there's a lot of like broken windows. The shops are just completely trashed. Some are even just straight up caved in. It looks like something almost landed on some.
Gonna tap Lutar on the shoulder. Are we heading towards the Walmart?
No,
Other
there's
direction?
yeah, that's the.
Oh shit!
I take a knee and look around. Like
Ready
mid sentence,
action.
just drop with the gun out.
So as you look around, you don't see anything, but you hear a rattle. The ground shakes.
I attempt
rattle
to
or
become even
rumble?
less noticeable.
Narya instinctively notches an arrow and freezes as well.
I'm gonna make thieves' can't signs towards Narya, expecting her to have a pretty great understanding of the world, and say, "What the fuck was that?"
I love this.
Something along those lines, you know. I don't know if that's a direct translation.
So she kind of just looks at you, and she responds back. That is not something I think we want to encounter yet.
I suggest we move quickly and quietly.
Yes. That, ladies and gentlemen, would be a dragon.
Father?
Mother-in-law.
Run.
Right, I'll kind of slunch over and be more stealthy with my movements.
Yeah. I want to move as quickly as I can while still being quiet.
I will continue to practice stealth back here.
Does this pass us by that feed store?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Can we stop there?
That's like the same complex as this.
Excellent.
So yeah, it's literally like as we're walking to it, it'll be one of the stores like 2 or 3 before.
Awesome.
This is so sorry viewers, you're not gonna understand this. Feed store, barbershop, Subway, in the place we're going to.
I understood all of those words.
That's that little strip that I'm taking us to.
So as you guys start to see that, you hear this flap above your head, and you see a shadow, a big shadow, pass over you.
I will stop and motion for everybody else to stop. Their vision's based on movement.
I will drop prone in like an awkward position, like I'm just a dead body.
Andy's coming.
Oh, that hurts. Pretty much. I'm gonna pull a Toy Story. Andy's coming. Thump.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
That's gonna be our oh shit phrase from now on. Andy's coming.
Yep.
It's bad. We're running. Andy's coming.
We're headed for a Denny's parking lot, and Andy's coming.
Yep. That's apparently canon now, guys. Well, so be it. All right. So you guys freeze, and it flies overhead and passes you by. What do you
Big
want to do
old dragon. I mean, do we,
Yep.
as we look at the dragon, do we see general size, color?
now? This one was quite large, and it was a
a thick
black
boy?
dragon.
Black.
Okay.
Dragon. Did it look like?
Can I roll a knowledge to know how old it actually looked, given my knowledge of dragons being a dragonborn?
Roll.
History?
Roll a
What am I rolling?
history check. Yeah.
I think my history's actually crap. Hold on. Oh no, I got a +1. I got a +1. I got this.
That's good.
I have an intelligence of
Um,
6. I think I know what I'm doing.
It's above average.
I'm okay. 14.
So you can't tell exactly how old it is, but it is a full-grown dragon. You can tell that.
So at the very least, it's an adult.
Correct. At the very least, it's an adult. This is not a
And you
child
said
dragon.
black.
Does it look like necrotic or, does it look whole, basically? No chunks taken out of
Yes.
it, nothing demonic necessarily?
Well, I mean, I
Maybe
can't say
red eyes or
demonic.
something?
I can't say
Okay.
you don't see nothing demonic, but like
Not
you don't see
skeletal or anything.
No, it's not. It's not undead.
It's not a Draco
Black
Lich.
dragon.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Was it wearing a name badge facing us as it flew over?
It just said, "Hi, I'm your death.
Mm.
Yep. No.
How's my flying with a number?
Call 1-800-F off."
Washington
Y'all did
Redskins, go
not-
fuck yourself. All right. Well, I suppose once it gets a healthy distance, I'll go ahead and nudge the gentleman in front of me, Fang and Lutar, and say, let's get out of sight as quick as we can.
Yeah. So we'll quickly make our way to that little complex. What is surviving of the complex?
Not a lot. The ground has collapsed in. But you can definitely tell that this is where the shop used to be. But it's definitely very, very much collapsed in.
What about
So,
the
like
feed
the whole
store?
ground sinkhole caved in?
No, it's more of like
Just
one
crushed.
side has crushed in on the side.
Okay. Let's
So you
get
could
whatever we can
possibly-
quickly and move on. I don't
Okay.
want to stay in one place too long.
So
Since they're pretty close, could we technically go to the two stores and still be able to
Yeah.
Hear
communicate?
each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to book it to the weapon shop.
Okay.
And I'll let him deal with the feed store.
Excellent.
Anybody that wants to come with me, I'll show you where it is.
All right,
All right.
Chicken Man, lead on.
So who wants to go to the feed store? Who wants to go to the weapons?
I want to go to
Weapon.
the feed store unless nobody else is going, and then I will stay and wait.
And then we'll go to the feed store after.
Exactly. Yep.
So you're not the only one out there.
For sure.
You know who likes feed? Dragons! I'm gonna head to the weapons store, thank you.
I'll go ahead and say, you know what, with my eyes, we'll find what you need. Can I make a perception check to do like an inventory of things that are reachable in the rubble?
Sure. Roll a perception check for me.
Ooh, 12.
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
You look in there, and inside of there, you don't really see a whole lot that stands out that's better than what you have.
Not necessarily
as
better,
weapons.
but maybe raw materials for my boy Fang there.
The main thing I'm looking for is like scraps of metal.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah, so you do find several broken swords. You actually find like a straight up cracked in half shield.
So the one thing that I want is at least 2 pieces of metal that are slightly bigger than fist sized. And if I can find those, do I find those?
Roll a perception check for me. Or no, investigation. Because
You can melt down the swords, I would assume.
Well, yeah, but if this works, then it's going to be hilarious.
All right.
And I'd like to look around here for anything valuable.
Investigation check as well.
Specifically, I'm looking for as many like half-inch tubes, like steel tubes, that I can find. And I can
Now that's
piece
a
those
roll.
out.
Now, if I can
Yes.
get more than that, I very much want more than those things.
So, Fang,
I'll let
You
him
find-
finish.
yeah, you find exactly what you're looking for. You were able to find 2 metal scraps about the size of your fist, a little bit bigger than that. So you're able to find exactly what you need. You also find an undamaged longsword.
That's fine.
Kind of seems
Um,
to stand out a
Sweet.
little weirdly.
Chink.
Yeah, I take that. I take the undamaged longsword and I just kind of like, toss it off to the side. Whoever wants that, go ahead. I take the broken shield and I take these scraps of metal and I take the scrap sword and all that stuff. I take the 2 pieces of metal and I just punch them and create a fist-sized like covering over them. And as I do that, I like just channel my arcane energy through it. and turn them into thunder gauntlets.
Very
You're
well.
creating essentially shield guard on the like a rapier
Yeah.
around your fist to make a gauntlet.
Nah, I have no idea how this works. Larry figured it out. But
Punch it as hard as you can, and it just whom.
Because the armor feature basically is per long rest, I can choose like an armor thing, and then it create as part. The DM figures out. I guess the player figures out like what it looks like, but I choose either a guardian model or infiltrator model, and it creates weapons. So I'm just imagining I create the weapon by punching this metal, and now I have these fists. And when I hit stuff, it goes boom.
Some
to
electric
the north.
brass knuckles there.
So, when you hit it, as you hit it, you feel almost. It's almost like some like magic flows from your arms through your fists. And you see the metal begin to warp and shape around your fist, and you get. It's really weird. Like you pull your hand back, and now you've got a full like on metal gauntlet on your hands, and as you clench your fist, you just see the crackle of the thunder come off of it, or the lightning come off of it.
That's what I call magic. All right. And I go over to one of the broken shields and just kind of like I just carry it with me, and I'm just like, I'll figure out a way to make this work. If I can, I'd like to do something, maybe hit it with my tinkerer's tools to try and get it into some kind of functioning condition. But
So
I got my eye on a shield.
You walk away with 2 broken swords, so you can put these in your loot, a broken shield, and you've tossed away the fully functional longsword, and now you have your thunder gauntlets.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, all of the firearms have been destroyed. You don't find any
That's fine.
firearms.
Not even looking for. I don't want like a SIG 1911 or something like that. I want a pipe, roughly an inch in diameter, an inch to an inch and a half in diameter. As long as I can find it, or as many like 6-inch segments as I can.
You mean
find.
like rebar?
Or
No,
plumbing?
hollow pipe.
You
Like
mean
plumbing
like
pipe.
PVC?
You should look
it
in the
needs
wall,
to be
sir.
durable. It has to be some type
Like-
of metal.
You can probably have a
Copper.
lead pipe, yeah.
Some
Yeah.
copper.
Piping. Yeah.
Yeah, so I need that, and then I'm looking for anything I can make my ammo out of. I need something like black powder, or even like phosphorus will work in certain situations. Anything
Okay.
that can burn and propel the actual ignition.
So while you don't find any, so I need you to roll an investigation check for me, because we're going to focus on what you're looking for particularly.
Ooh. Investigation 23.
Okay. So you don't find any guns, and that's what we were talking about earlier. But what you do find is a bunch of broken bullets all over the ground.
I can do that.
You actually see gunpowder coming out of the broken bullets. You find about 20 of them.
Would that allow me to make 20 ammunition, essentially?
You have to try.
With a good check, but I can put in there enough to make around 20 with a good check.
Correct.
Okay, let me put that in my notes.
You also find a foot-long lead pipe.
So I can make 4 out of that. I can shorten it. I'm going to keep it at 4. Okay, so I've got a lead pipe.
Amusingly,
And the last thing I was looking for is essentially broken glasses. Like drinking glasses, stuff like that. Anything that I could make kind of like...
I mean, you would imagine they had these
There's
things in
broken
display
glass
cases
all over the
of
place.
glass.
Well,
yeah.
I need circular glass. I'm essentially trying to make a scope. What I want to do
you can
is
glass
have...
cut.
I want to have like several different layers of glass that increase the
probably-
magnification.
You could probably find some broken glass, but it's gonna take a check or something to see if you can turn it into a scope of some kind.
Yeah, no
It would
problem.
have to be
I've got
convex or
multiple sets
something
of
like
tools that I
that.
can try on.
Magnify.
I need something that I can use as a series of magnifying glasses, essentially.
We'll have to see what you do. All right.
That's
Who else
the
is
last thing I want.
Who else is looking for stuff? All right. Mr. Peeps, go ahead and roll your
I
investigation
was
check.
looking for valuables and rolled an 18.
Okay. So you don't. So you're in a weapon shop. So first off, you don't really find anything that's per se worth like. Yeah, looking for $1 million. So you don't find a whole lot of that. What you do find is some of the handles of the the weapons that are broken. Some of them have some jewels in them, occasionally. So you come away with as you investigate them, most of them are fake. However, as you look further, you find 1 diamond.
Fucking shop is this?
Sweet.
All right. Anyone else?
I am.
Well,
What are you looking for?
actually, I need to find like an auto body shop.
Okay. Yeah, you're not at that. No.
No, I need to find an auto shop.
Okay.
Okay.
There is one over by the area where y'all are at. I can say that.
I have a stupid
Okay.
question.
Yep.
Salazar
Let's-
or Karat or Furion? Y'all looking for something?
I think Salazar was going to make a check there.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just looking for a long dagger.
Okay. That
There's a
you're
longsword that just got tossed.
Yeah. There's also
That's gonna be
several. There's several broken longswords that you could possibly, perhaps, talk someone into making you a long dagger with.
Motherfucking shiv, bro.
Come
Make
back
you
to
a
me when you
shiv.
circle around, please.
And then
I
Got
I
some
am looking-
string.
I'm also looking for any books, anything that might be arcane or anything of good knowledge.
All right, I need you to roll an Arcana check for me,
All right.
unless you have detect magic.
Oh.
Well, let's see what I actually did not choose that. Okay. Let's get that roll there.
That's a really good roll. You don't find any magic books per se, but that long sword that Fang threw away catches your eyes.
So I go take a look at the longsword.
Okay. As you take a look at it, you can tell it is magical in nature.
Ooh. Now this seems interesting. I decide to keep the
Communicate
longsword.
that. You communicate your suspicions about the object.
I keep it to myself.
Could be a cursed object, okay? So that's the reason I ask. I'll look to the group. All right, if you guys are good picking through the rubble, can we check out the old country store here?
All right.
I have one
Korat,
last thing.
Did you need
But
anything?
Korat's next.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. What's up, Lutar?
In real life, this store does not have this. I'm asking if this store in this realm has it. Anything that can be combined to make an explosive. And what I'm
No.
talking about here is...
No.
So there's
Sorry.
no sulfur, and there's no dish detergent.
Not that you see, no.
And then I have stuff in the feed store.
Okay.
So we can leave here.
All right.
No
So you guys
Coke
move
and
on.
Mentos?
Nope.
Excellent.
You guys move on over to the feed store. As you guys proceed to walk out of that room, I need either all of you to make a separate investigate or perception check, or you can give 2 of you advantage.
Up to you
If-
guys.
if
I've
you
got a
don't-
+4.
You don't want me
6 if
making
you don't
wisdom
mind.
throws.
I'm not great on perception checks.
Okay, so do you want me and Furion to make the check at
Hey,
advantage?
make it so, Mr. Zworf.
Anybody object?
I don't.
Okay.
We already did the thing. 15 is my high.
Okay.
Garbage
Total
rolls.
for me is 19.
Okay. As you guys exit the store, you hear more.
I'm gonna.
Jeez,
Well-
Chicken Man.
Chicken Man, push us back in.
Yeah, as soon as I hear it, I'm going to put my arms out and back up to try and get everybody under cover. Because I'm assuming I'm not hearing it come from behind me.
Oh, no. It's not coming from behind
Yeah.
you.
Hmm.
Do I
It's coming
see
from
what
the
made
feed
noise?
store.
I'm gonna look around now. Try to scavenge some things for myself. Do they have a bathroom here or some kind of mirror?
The real life store has a bathroom, but I don't know if it's intact.
Is the mirror? Are there mirror pieces that I can use?
No, not
The
per
intent here,
se.
the intent here is to take some PVC and some mirror to make like a looky tube that I can look around angles. And I'm assuming I'm gonna give it to my artificer to actually do the deed, but I'd like to see if the materials are available. So PVC piping or lead piping and mirror. That's all we need.
Hey guys, I don't know
Hold
if
the
you've
gun.
ever experienced sudden diarrhea before, but that noise right there was not good.
They call that the brown noise.
Wall.
All right.
Some Pepto-Bismol.
So, being unsuccessful in my quest there, I'll look to Lutar and say, passed?
I'm going to look around in the sky. Do I see anything?
No.
Roll initiative.
Not in the sky.
Is it in the parking lot in front of me?
You see a horde of creatures coming towards you.
Fuck. Naria, what, any recommendations here? Okay,
My, what
well,
large tonsils you have.
And she turns and looks at you, and she just knocks an arrow and go, well, this is gonna be a fight.
I'm gonna ready an action.
And as
I'm
you
gonna
guys-
grab a handful of stuff and throw it in front of us to kind of like scatter the entrance.
Difficult
of it.
terrain it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a dark corner and try to hide.
Quick question about the terrain before we move forward. You said part of it's caved in. Does that mean I can go up it to get to quote unquote the roof?
Yes.
It's over, Anakin. We have the high ground.
Exactly. No.
So you guys
It's a
see
better
coming-
vantage point for shooting.
You guys see coming towards you.
The welcome party.
The welcome party.
Oh, fuck! I say that in character.
What the fuck is that?
There's about 15 of them coming at you. This is a horde of Maine.
Gentlemen, this is what I'd like to call a problem for somebody else. We should quickly leave.
I'm gonna turn around to Mr. Peeps and say, I identify as a problem. Your fucking problem, but a problem nonetheless, and cock my gun.
I mean, so to Peeps' suggestion, is there an exit to here, or is our exit towards them?
It
We're in a
sounds like
store. They require to have at least 2 emergency exits.
This is also not a functional store because half of it is caved in.
Okay, so
So-
one
Get on the
functional
roof.
emergency exit.
Yeah, you do.
There's an
The
idea.
way out.
Get on the roof.
The way out is out. So I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, I did ready an action.
Yeah, every
For
time
the
I think
record.
I'm out, he pulls me back in.
Godfather.
Schmickstein.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna roll great out of combat and then never hit it again.
What was the thing you were readying? Fury.
Yeah, what were you ready?
I have my rapier and just anything that comes within reach of me, I'm going to ready in action and give it a stab, give it a poke.
Let's see.
And I'm assuming since I'm standing next to Lutar that I will get sneak attack damage on it.
Get you guys all in here.
You know what's great for this? The Roll20 turn tracker.
Shh.
Awesome. Really good.
Map Tools has a really good initiative tracker as well.
That's good. That's good.
So does
It's free,
Denny's.
right? I heard it's free.
Yeah,
Is
free,
that right?
very free. Yeah,
All right. 350 free?
free zero.
Oh.
Free T.
Free. Free.
Free Shavakadu.
Queso
And-
Frisco.
Top 20 to 15.
19.
15.
15.
17.
0.18.
Did someone say a 16 or no?
No, there was two 15s.
Oh,
a
sorry,
17, and a
yeah.
19.
I do have a 16. I'm tripping.
Oh, okay. 16.
Looking at my perception roll.
And who says the 15? Korat?
Yep. 15.
Okay. Fang, what was your?
Ocho.
8.
All right, Salazar,
I am 13.
13, and Mr. Peeps.
19.
Oh. What's your dex?
Higher
My
than yours,
dexterity
buddy.
is 16.
18. So I'll go
Oh,
first on that one.
shit. Oh,
I'm a
big-
dex-based character. I'm a
big-
gunslinger.
So is he, bro. He's a fucking rogue.
Fair. But I pumped mine up as high as I can.
You're right. Hey, I'm sitting at 18 too, so no shame. Min-max, baby.
Lamelk, what's your dex?
9? Hold on. Let me go to the top.
I'm guessing 14.
I'd actually guess 12.
10. Closest without going over.
Is 12.
Oh, shit. $1. I should have bet $1.
All right. Top of the round is Mr. Peeps. There is
it?
5 of them.
It's Lutar.
Or no, sorry, Lutar. Lutar's first.
Okay. How far away are they?
They are about 30 feet from you.
Are we going up the wall to the roof, or are we going through them?
If
Okay,
you're using your
I'm
free
going
action there,
through 'em.
I'll say hold your ground.
I'm gonna go through them. You've got
Okay.
2 people behind me, so you've got your advantage either way. I'm gonna run 30 feet up. How many of them can I get in a 15-foot cone?
Probably about 5 of them.
Then they all need deck saves.
There we go.
As I and just breathe my cone of radiant damage.
Fail.
Oh, 14 damage radiant.
Bye
All
bye.
5 of them fall down dead.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Well, that
Pinky
was easy.
Winky. Bye bye.
I'm tempted. I'm real tempted. I only get 1 though. I'm not gonna action surge. At that point, I've used my 30. I'm gonna smile. You go. That started well, but it's gonna end poorly probably. And just ready my gun. I have nothing
Okay.
else.
Mr. Peeps.
Now, as I'm inside and they're all outside, I'd like to take position beside the door and ready my rapier for a strike on the first thing to come through.
Okay. Is that going to end your turn?
That ends it.
All right. Narya's actually going to be up next. She's going to stay back there with you guys.
I outsped Narya?
I rolled low for it, but she is a dex-based character. She's
Yeah.
going to release, she's going to take a shot, and that's going to hit. And I'm just going to go with... That's not what I want.
Battle music's good.
I wrote
Right,
the
so
song.
she takes a shot, and it straight into one of them, and it falls down dead. So there's one down, and she takes another shot. Oh, that was almost nat 20 there. It's a good thing she's on your side.
I'm just like
For
whizzes
now.
by my ear.
And
Can we get a battle map?
Here comes another arrow whizzing by your ear. You guys are. I don't have one prepared for this, so.
It's alright, you can use colored dots.
This could have been anywhere, guys. This just happened to be in a parking lot. You're in.
I mean, it's a blank
you guys-
canvas at this point. It's just open.
It's an open field right in front of you. With.
Are they in like a line?
It's like a horde of them coming towards you. It's like a group of them, just in a horde coming towards you. There's now only 8 that you see at this moment. Because you guys just dropped several. Lamel, you're up.
And you said they're 30 feet away?
Yeah, they're about 30 feet away from you.
Alright, I'm gonna, is there something within reach that's 5 pounds?
Sure.
Okay.
Just launching some rubble at them.
Yes, I'm going to cast Catapult.
Okay.
It is a 5-pound unattended object in a 90-foot straight line. If it hits a creature, they get 3d8. If they fail, they fall.
Roll to hit.
Or actually, they stop. But... 17.
I'm gonna spoil it and say hit.
That hits.
17 plus 6 is 23.
Okay.
Now 3d8. Do another 8.
This thing's
It
not
takes
very hard.
13.
It's dead.
Oh,
They don't have a ton of
Okay,
health.
one down.
It's a horde coming at you.
And I guess I'll stay.
You won.
Actually, I'm gonna
I
move
only got halfway done.
inside.
Okay.
And that'll be the end.
You're in. You're up.
Excellent. I will, I'll be standing there kind of readying my action. I'll be like, fucking light tower. All right. I'll run up right beside him there. I'm assuming there's a what are they, mains? Within striking distance if I'm standing next to him, because he hit a cone, right? So
Yeah,
there's
there's
probably
definitely-
some to the sides.
Yeah, you can definitely find some.
Excellent. So I'll get a sneak attack damage if I hit.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Not that it's really needed, but anywho's, I will pokey one of those guys. So let me roll the hit.
Just
With
as a reminder,
the rapier.
This is what y'all are fighting.
Dirty. They look gross.
I crapped one of those out.
20. And let me roll damage.
That definitely hits.
All right. for 18 damage.
It's dead.
Bop. And then I will use my Master of Tactics here. And I'll just post that in in-game chat here. And I will yell at the one on the other side of Lutar there. And I'll say, "You're just a dirty piece of shit. Look at over here, you dirty piece of shit." And give him the help action on his next, as a bonus action on his next turn.
Okay.
And I will end.
Okay. Let's go back to that.
No worries.
and
If you check in-game chat, we have an alternate "be right back" message that you should put on the Twitch stream to entertain everybody. But that's secondary, as you were.
Oh, they can read it while you're posting that.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah. Hop in Discord, guys. Just pull that up next
Yeah.
time we go down.
Yeah, just pull it up next time.
I'll find a 10 hours loop of it, and I'll post that.
Okay, let's go back to this. I don't know what happened there. That was fun. That it just kind of kicked me. Let's go.
Yeah, like Voidfish said, the link is visible to them, but not the actual video.
Oh,
There we go. There's another link for you. 10 hours.
yeah.
10 hours and
Hey,
5
hey.
minutes.
You guys can see the link, but you can't see the video. Join us in Discord, and you guys can see the. Actually, I will post. I'll move these from the game chat, and I'll post these in general chat so you guys can see those. There you go. If you're in Discord, you can see them in general chat. All right, let's pick back up. So, Lamelk, you had, or sorry, no, Furion, you were going up towards them.
I am standing next to Lutar there. I have struck and helped, and I've ended my turn.
Okay.
So we are now looking at 7 of them, correct?
Correct. Yep. So you guys have got down to 7. All right, Salazar. Or sorry, Korat first.
Yes, my webcam went down. Hold on a second. But anyway, can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, great. I will draw my bow and take a shot as I leap and barrel roll
Roll to
into the
hit.
store with Mr. Peeps.
Roll to hit.
Okay. 16.
16 hits.
Yeah. And then I'm going to barrel roll in just to defend the fortress that
Okay.
we created, me and Mr. Peeps, and I will end my turn there. Thanking God I'm alive.
All right, and how much damage did you do?
16.
16 total damage?
Over the
Okay.
modifier. Yep.
Okay. That's 1 down. All right.
We're
Salazar,
poking
you're
them
up.
hard.
All right. So I move where I can cast a spell, and then I launch or I prepare to fire a firebolt at one of them.
Okay.
So you'll probably
Go
stay
ahead.
back in the store, right? 30
Yeah.
feet away from them, at least.
Yeah, I have 120 feet range on this, so
Yeah.
Line
You're
of sight, Leo. Don't swarm his ass.
right. So let's get that roll in there.
It's like y'all know me or something.
We fucking. Where are you guys standing? All right. Roll for initiative.
Y'all not trust me or something?
That's not the right word for it.
No, you just play the smart characters like they're smart, and they always go for the spellcasters and the big damage doers first because they're smart.
Mhm. That's why I'm hiding with Mr. Peeps.
All right. So if that's all you got, Salazar, it's actually their turn.
Oh, I was about to do an attack roll because it requires me to do that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Let's see, proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier. Okay. Oh,
11 hits.
okay.
It's yeah.
The,
That's
the,
still a
these things
low
are
roll.
these things aren't they're not. This is not a group of creatures that are hard to hit or necessarily hard to kill. It's a numbers game with them.
They're big boys.
And I do a roll. I do 3 fire damage.
You burnt it, but it's still up.
Do you add any proficiency to your damage as well?
Not yet.
Not for
Yeah.
my spell.
All right, so that's gonna be their turn now. And who is engaged in combat with them?
Not anybody, technically. We've dropped all the ones around
There's
us.
probably going to be one right next to
One
me
to his
on the
right,
opposite
yeah.
side of Furion.
All right, so Furion and you are the two in direct melee combat, though, right?
I don't think
We're
Furion's in
within
melee
range.
combat, but they're
Yeah.
within range to close the gap. Yeah.
They're probably 10 feet away or something, so they can
If they
easily
have
reach
movement
us.
of any kind.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
All right, Lutar, what's your AC?
So I'm back with my shield, so it'll be 16. Sorry, I had to scroll up to make sure I was adding right.
They're gonna hit you, and it's gonna be all 6 of them going after you. One hit.
Fuck.
Okay.
That's 2 hits. Miss. Miss. Hit. Hit. So 3 hit.
So
or
4 hit.
4 hit.
4 hits,
misses.
2 miss.
And it's gonna be a lot of d4s. I gotta get all my d4s. The little pyramids like to fall down to the bottom.
So just to confirm, this is the last 6 that are still left alive, right?
As far as you know.
Right, as far as we've seen.
That's always the case with demons, guys.
Furion, what race are you again?
Furbolg.
How much do you weigh?
A fat amount. Probably 300 pounds.
Fat. Oh, man.
I mean, I'm not fat,
Rude.
but I'm big boned.
Can't just ask somebody how much they weigh.
Well, if I'm trying to pick his ass up, I need to know if I can actually do it.
I'm all about practical questions. We'll say 280. It's respectable for a 10-foot fucking tree man.
So what's my lift capacity with this strength? Okay, that's the top end of my threshold, but it's there. I'm up to 290 on my threshold.
Okay.
I've got 4 D4s I can roll for you, DM.
You take
Fury
17
reminds me of
points of slashing damage as all 6 of them surround you, just claw at you.
I'm okay.
And one of them lets out a screech.
Fuck, I'm less okay now.
What is this, a cone? Is this an AoE? What are you doing
This
to
is
us?
a warning to others out there, is what I'm guessing.
Fuck.
The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aids.
Glad we didn't split the party. I'll free action that.
Remember,
always
guys,
a
it is a free action to shit your pants.
Too late.
It's always a free action to do that, guys.
My pants came from the factory pre-shat.
He made a conscious choice to wear brown pants.
And you guys now see
Grandfather shat his pants. My father
Yep.
shat his pants, and that's why I shit my pants. All right, lineage.
You ain't
Tradition.
cool if you don't poop
Tradition.
your pants.
not him.
If
but
shit pee in your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
you guys see 5 of these things crawl over the
Okay.
back wall.
I don't see anything.
Naria turns and looks behind you guys and looks and goes, "Cacklers."
Excuse me?
Larry, you're not focused for the stream.
Do it for the stream. I ain't
There you
gonna
go.
So
do
they
it.
can see the cackler.
Yep. So there's there's the cackler for everyone.
Okay. Yeah. Get ground.
All right. So you now have cacklers to deal with, and we're gonna roll their initiative and see where they're gonna fall at. It's always fun to guess what the DM's laughing about.
You're obviously just role playing the cacklers, right?
Hey, not a problem. We can re-roll a paladin, maybe. All right.
All right.
This is what this session's about. Getting a tank.
Next up is gonna be Fang.
To go. Oh, this is new. So the cacklers, are they flanking us?
They're behind you. They've come over the building.
Are they within about 30 or so feet that I can engage them
Yeah, absolutely.
all by myself? Great. I do this, and I go ahead and say, "Well, let's see how this goes." And I clap my hands together and send forward a thunder wave. They need to make I think it's a con save. Yeah, thunder wave is a con save, DC 14.
You're aiming just for the cacklers?
Well,
Make
that's
it.
all that's in range, right? I mean, I could, I guess, target some of the party too.
Well, I was gonna say, if you do the mains, you probably hit Lutar, so if you're just getting the cacklers.
Well, they're on the other side of us. Like, you
Yeah.
guys are with the mains, and the
Cacklers
cacklers
are
are
flanking.
behind us into the building.
Gotcha.
And
They-
this is a
they make-
15-foot cube.
Okay.
You said they did succeed?
Yes.
All right, so that means...
Half.
Oh, let me actually use the dice roller in here.
Half. What have you gonna
Nice.
roll? Half.
3 damage to each of them. That's nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, suck it,
It
nerd.
looked like it stung him a little bit, though.
The only thing that stung is my ego.
All right. Unfortunately, though, it's their turn because they rolled really bad on initiative, which is actually really bad for y'all.
No, it's great for me. Come at me.
So who's all in the building?
Bang.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Fang's
5 of
Fang's
you.
right up next to them. I had to go straight up to them to be able to do it. So if they're moving past me, they're provoking attacks of opportunity, and I will slap them.
Same. But with a pokey stick.
Like Will Smith.
No,
one of
it's
them
like
is going
straight up
after
my
you.
thunder gauntlets that I just made.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. All right.
One of them is going after you, and it is gonna make a bite attack on you.
Good
No,
luck.
it's gonna.
Bet you it won't.
It's gonna attack you with its spiked chain.
Oh, all
Bet you
right.
it won't.
What's your AC?
More power to it. 17.
Miss.
That's right.
Nerd.
It kind of.
That's
it,
right,
it-
nerd.
It whips at you with the chain, and it just kind of off your armor.
Dash, get that out of here, son.
All right, Lamelk, how close are you to Fang?
I had to move away from them. So if they're like in the far back, I'm pretty sure they have to move past me. I can only make one AO, but
They got a 10-foot reach.
oh, you're 15
Lamelk
feet
was
away from
towards
me.
the front. Yeah, Lamelk would have moved, or Fang would have moved more than 10 feet away because he was Lamelk was at the front of the door to launch his rubble.
Okay, so Lamelk is going to be further behind it.
Yeah, I mean, are they in the building or are they on top?
They're
of it?
coming. They're
They're in the
coming
building.
over the behind you. Yeah, they're basically in the buildings through the rubble behind you guys.
A big good question too is like, how big is this building?
Well, he told us it
Uh,
was about 20 foot before it's crumbling. So
Yeah.
you've moved about 15 to 20 foot in.
If you were at the entrance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I have to actually be right up on them anyway for Thunderwave. So
So they would have to break. Yeah, they would have to break combat with you. This one's gonna try to though. It's gonna try to break combat and get within 10 feet of Lamelk and try to go for an attack on him. So you do get an attack of opportunity. Fang,
he's gonna get the gauntlets. Is what he's gonna get.
roll to hit.
Does a 10 hit?
That does not hit.
I feebly slap him.
So you go to slap him.
These things work.
He just kind of ducks underneath your thing and runs. Lamelk, what's your AC?
14?
He's gonna miss anyway. He chunks the chain and it just misses. Goes off far to the wild. Another one's gonna attack you. Fang. Oh. That's gonna get there.
At me.
It's gonna hit.
Give me your best shot.
Careful what you ask for.
What you asked for, Howler.
Cackler.
Cackler.
Take,
I don't even respect you enough to know your name.
you take 19 points of slashing damage.
That's not all of it.
As it just chunks its spike chain at you and just rips straight through your armor.
Do you know who you're messing with?
He rolled a natural 20. It could have been way worse.
I feel like I'm Duke Nukem right now.
Don't have time to play with myself.
Right? That's 3. Who's number 4 gonna attack?
That your best shot, you cowards.
So you lost that. So Salazar, what's your AC?
That is 14.
He's gonna miss. And one more.
You're afraid.
That's gonna be Lamelk, what's yours again?
14.
All 14. They're all weaklings behind me.
It can hit you.
It's alright,
but
that's
it
why
can't hit
I'm.
It can hit
Yeah,
you.
apparently.
Because that misses
This is
too.
why you need
Here.
Tunnel Fighter.
All right, top of the round. Lutar, you're up.
Okay. So the way that the cacklers have positioned, they're behind me. I'm assuming I'm completely surrounded. All 6 squares are fucking me.
Well, the cacklers are like 50 feet back behind you.
Right. If I turn around to the main that is right behind me, do I have a line of sight to hit at least 2 of the cacklers, one attacking Lamelk or Salazar, and one on Feng?
You can certainly try.
He's
Okay.
asking, I think, do you have like a line shot?
Yeah, do I have a piercing shot that it will continue going? I don't want to hit either of my teammates.
You can try.
Okay. So I'm
Whether or
burning
not
a
you
grit.
hit. Okay.
Yeah. I'm burning a grit, and the way this works for a piercing shot, and I will read the text out for you so we can confirm. Used with a firearm attack. After I hit a creature, I can attack every creature in the line behind it. I make an attack roll for each of the ones in the line. I can only misfire on the initial shot, and it continues for the range of the weapon.
Okay.
So my line shot on this is 60 feet. So that should get all the way to the wall.
Yes.
It's about 50 feet. It's 30 feet from the door, 20 feet from the wall.
You'll hit one
So-
of the mains, and you can hit.
And then go through them.
you can hit one of the cacklers as well.
Okay.
Is it the main that he has advantage on?
It'll be the one directly behind me, so I don't think so.
Yeah, no. Like if he
Was
turns
there
to
one
face
behind
him,
you?
Yeah, if he turns to face
There will
one,
have to be with 6.
Oh yeah, they flanked you.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
surrounded him.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm going
They
to turn around.
Treat the mains like you would, like, think of them like zombies. Like, they're gonna just swarm you guys.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn around and I'm going to put my gun to his stomach to aim my shot behind him and fire with the piercing shot. I gotta see what my plus is. A +7, 19 to hit. So I'm assuming that
Hits.
definitely hits him.
Yeah.
So let me roll damage for him first. Where's my D10? There it is. Max damage for 13.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
Nope.
I gain my grit point back. That was what I was hoping, because I have a very limited number of grit points right now. Then the cackler behind it gets 19.
Hits.
Okay, so that's another 10. Is he wearing any armor? Or is it like flesh?
Natural armor.
Okay. 12 damage. Just under max.
Down.
Oh, thank God. I'm going to look at... I'm going to look at Furion.
Turn around.
I'm going to look at Furion and say, get back to the party. And as I say that, I'm going to use my bonus action. And these very prismatic glass wings erupt. And I'm going to use my ability called Gem Flight. I temporarily gain flight as a bonus action once per long rest. And I'm going to use it
Apparently
to
you turn
fly...
invisible as well. Oh, there we go.
No. I wish. Fuck, I wish. Because I'm going to take an attack of opportunity from every one of them. So I have 5 that are going to hit me, and I'm trying to burn their AO so he can run. And I'm going to fly towards the building at an angle, so I'll probably be like 5 or 10 feet away from the door looking down into the building.
What's your AC?
16.
Behold the Wonder Chicken.
Miss. Hit.
It's fine. As long as all of them don't hit.
Hit.
Okay.
Hit.
Oh.
Fuck.
Miss. 3 hit.
Okay. Okay. What's my total damage?
You're gonna take... Pull it up.
A Brazilian.
I don't have any hair to wax.
Your face belies this fact.
Mm-hmm.
7 points of slashing damage.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay.
As you pick up, they're going like this. Like they're straight up just trying to claw you down. All right, Mr. Peeps.
How many big uglies were there around Chicken Man when he flew away there?
5.
5.
And
5.
in my inventory, I have a flask of oil. How many of them do you reckon I can get wet with oil with just one flask?
If you can land it in where I was standing, every one of them, because it does a square around it.
Yeah.
I would like to attempt to throw this flask of oil where Chicken Man was standing.
That will be your action, sir.
That will be my action. I'm trusting the rest of my
Somebody will light
teammates
it on fire.
because I'm an idiot. At very least, it'll make it harder for them to walk. It's oil.
Oh, you're back. I'm sorry.
Okay. Roll.
To hit?
Yeah, it
Question
would
mark?
be a dex save to hit, because it's a thrown object.
Yeah, it's a throw.
Or would it be a deck save for them to see if
So
they...
for oil flask, as an action, you can splash the oil onto a creature within 5 feet, or throw it up to 20 feet, shattering on an impact. Make a ranged attack against the target creature or object.
Yeah,
So,
except the object is he's trying to aim where Lutar was.
a spot, yeah. I mean, a spot is
Within
an
line of
option.
sight, yeah.
Roll their AC. Roll to hit. Roll to attack. We'll see what happens here.
I've got an 11 on that.
You're gonna hit.
Ooh, baby.
So you
Just
hit it
enough.
and it just kind of splashes out. Does nothing to them though, but yeah. All right.
They're not covered in oil.
Hazards!
So watching you do that,
Thank you.
Narya is up next. She's gonna see you do that,
It's a fireball.
and she's gonna pull out a torch.
Oh, it could have been a fireball.
No, she's not a mage.
Bro, she's angelic,
Flint and
alright?
tinderbox,
Maybe she
flint and
has a
tinderbox.
grace.
She's gonna chunk the torch at him. She's
Fair.
gonna light the torch as a bonus action, and she's gonna chunk it at him.
Kawoof!
And
now we're
that
just gonna have
is-
Flaming Man trying to kill us.
Flaming Man. That was great.
She missed, didn't she? Oh no, did we lose our DM again?
No, we
Oh,
didn't.
there he is.
So she chunks it, and it misses the first one, and hits the second one right in the face, and the whole area erupts in flames.
Is it a D4 for oil?
Yep,
Or is
they're
it a-
all gonna take 5 points of fire damage, and you see them
Yee.
start to burn and fall to the ground. Or they're
Suck it.
still up, but they are hurting.
Smells like my mama's cooking.
All
Wait,
right?
your mama used to cook this kind of stuff? I'm so sorry.
Stuffed mushrooms, it was the same thing.
Lamelk, you're up next.
Okay, so how many? We have 4 of those cracklers in the.
The 4 cacklers are engaged with you guys,
And 5 mains.
and 5 mains left.
Gotta eat your veggies before you eat your mains, though, so.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my my moon touch rapier, and
Okay.
I'm going to get into melee next to. Oh, I forgot his freaking name. Fang.
Okay.
I'm gonna go shoulder to shoulder with Fang.
All right.
And I'm going to roll an attack on the closest one.
Roll to hit.
And plus 16.
16 is gonna hit.
And it's 1d8. That's 12. That's max damage.
You take one's head off.
Swing.
Swing!
All right. Good job, Furion. You're up
Get
next.
it!
Alright, so I will, kind of realign my rapier, and I will poke at the closest one to me.
Roll to hit.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the one. Nine. All right.
Barely
With-
hits.
I gave you
Barely
an out.
hits. All right. Do.
Ouch, guys.
For 9 damage.
You've dropped one, so there's now 4 left.
Excellent. Yeah, I poke them real hard. All right. Then, since they don't have their reaction, I'm
This is
going
tr-
to run back to my comrades And I will use my Master of Tactics once again to scream at the cackler in front of Fing. So we can kind of get like we can attack him from two sides. I'll say, "You dirty slinging chain guy," and we'll just leave it at that.
That was
Keep this a
terrifying.
family-friendly stream.
Yeah, no, I felt that in my soul.
I got a lot of
mean,
adrenaline going on right now, so I can't.
I'm not
really...
mad. I'm just disappointed in the cackler.
It's like my grandma is here in the room.
It's a good. I don't list this as a family friendly, but that is. I'm impressed that you kept it. You kept it HR friendly there.
Luthor, just I have cunning action, so I can always fuck off out of there.
That would be why
you don't
I
have to give me an
Damn
out.
it.
But I appreciate it. Either way, I get to use the help action. For
I
somebody
forgot
else.
we were level 3 and you had cunning action, so I was like, all right, he's probably squishier than me. I got to
Right.
get him out. I can take 5 hits.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is going to be Korat.
Okay, I believe that the one closest, the dirty fang guy, I'm going to draw that my bow, and I'm going to take a shot.
At the
Roll a hit.
closest one, or one far away from you where you don't
The
have
farthest away from me,
disadvantage?
Sorry.
Excellent.
Okay. Okay. So that's gonna be one of the. That's gonna be
How
one of the
many
mains.
feet?
The mains are further. The cacklers are within your disadvantage range. So if you're gonna go for a ranged attack, you want to go for one of the mains.
Okay, I'm going for the mains. I'll roll for it.
There are 4 mains up, right?
4 mains, 3 cacklers.
Hold on, let me double check.
Price of surviving?
Roll,
Priceless.
roll 20 plus 3, 23.
23 hits.
23. Just hits.
Mhm.
All right.
So roll your damage.
Shit. Okay. That's 20, right?
Your damage is probably going to be a D6 or a D8. What are you using? A short bow?
Yeah, it's going to be a short bow, so it's going to be a...
It's a D6 plus your modifier. So
Yep,
probably a
plus
D6
your
plus
dex
4.
modifier, roll a 1.
That's a 5.
So-
5.
5. Still dead.
I prepped him for you.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's
The fire
he's on fire. All right. Is that gonna be the end of your
Do
turn?
we hear any of them squealing because of
Oh,
the
yes.
fire?
I mean, I'm going to do a
Oh, yeah.
barrel.
Yeah,
roll,
is this-
but
is
that's
this
the end of my
Half-Life?
turn.
I will be very
you-
satisfied in these
You
sounds.
definitely hear some squealing. Let me get you a squeal.
Mm-hmm. I need to hear it.
I'll turn to Navra and say, "Good work."
Yeah.
And also give a nod to Peeps there for the oil.
Mm-hmm. Good job, peeps. I was saving my juice.
I've seen Die Hard.
Godzilla, right? Killing the babies.
Same guy. Same guy.
Killing the babies. All right.
Killing them softly.
With his song.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Glad somebody went there. Yeah.
Y'all are-
AC
y'all
in
are
the
just-
Sunshine Band.
Y'all are just so incorrigible.
I don't know the meaning of the word.
Literally.
Y'all
Little
hear
thought
much of
bubble,
that
he really
as
doesn't.
they're-
Oh, sorry guys, that's me. I really need the bathroom.
So that's what y'all hear coming from the mains. Like I said, think zombies. Anyway, next up is Salazar.
All right. About how close are these mains to each other?
They're within
Within 5 feet.
Yeah, they're within 5 feet of each other. Like it's like almost like they're kind of like circling. They were circling where Lutar was. So
I try to take a shot at one in the middle.
okay, roll a hit. What are you using?
So I'll be using Ice Knife.
Okay.
here.
Dead.
The
You got 2 left.
Well, Ice
Right.
Knife also has a secondary burst, right?
Right.
Yeah, everything within 5 feet of the ice, where it explodes. So everything within 5 feet of the point, they have to make a dexterity saving throw,
Yep.
Okay.
Every one of them.
or take 2d6 damage.
we'll just say dead on failed. How about that?
What's the DC check against your spellcasting, right? So what's your spellcasting
Yeah.
modifier?
That is. Well, modifier. That's the.
It's 8 plus 2 plus your casting modifier. So is your intelligence 16 or 18?
It's 17, so that's going to be a
Oh,
13.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, so it's above a 10 though. So
Yeah.
they fail. So you just killed all of them. The mains are dead.
Nice.
So you throw the ice knife at one of them, it sticks them in the chest and just explodes. You watch the other 2 fall down as well. All right, Fang, you got 3 cacklers still there with you guys.
So I am going to. Do any of them seem more damage than the others?
One you have advantage on, so that's the one I would hit.
Well, I'll do that then. So I
Alright,
punch
roll
at the
hit.
one that I have advantage on.
I've insulted it. All right, it is very focused on me.
Yeah. So you hit him in the back.
Ooh,
Y'all are-
fuck.
y'all
Do I have inspiration?
are- no.
I don't think any of us have inspiration yet.
Are you sure I didn't
So-
get inspiration from being critted and being so amazingly brave?
Did you roll 2 natural ones?
No, it was
yeah,
just
roll,
one.
roll your second. Yeah, because you have
Oh,
advantage,
you
remember?
have advantage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have advantage. So roll
Oh,
again.
Oh, yeah, that's how that mechanic works. Hey.
Wasn't paying any attention.
There we go.
Hey! So you hit
I
it in
would
the
say
face.
that just hits, right?
No, that clearly hits.
All right,
Alright.
8 damage,
That's 1
8
more down.
thunder damage.
You
All right,
you
so-
hit it, you just basically punch it in the face, or however you want to flavor it.
Yeah, I just go through and I punch and then just redirected. The hands go into to where they need to be because of the magical nature of them. And then afterwards, I just kind of punch my fist again and put a field of energy to give myself 2 temporary HP
Very
through
cool.
my defensive field from my guardian armor.
All right, so
I'm unkillable now.
Lamelk
In
and
very small doses.
are the 2 closest. So let's see who it's gonna be.
Come at me.
Fang is gonna be the
So I-
first one.
Remember,
Great.
I've provoked one, so maybe he comes to me. I don't know.
I'm provoking them harder.
Yeah, kind of. What's
I
your
don't
AC?
know. I insulted his family. Come on, Boobla, come to me.
Very gently.
What's your AC, Fang?
17.
That's
17
gonna be
big
a
ones.
miss.
That's right.
The second one's gonna go after you too.
Good.
That's a
Great.
miss.
Unkillable. That 2
Yeah.
temporary HP.
Yeah, you're definitely unkillable. No, because it both missed you. So
Yeah, that's sarcasm.
Call him Tony the Tiger, because shit's going great.
yeah, it really is. So whack, whack, miss, miss. Both of them swing at you and miss. All right,
Kinks off your armor.
Lutar, you're up next.
All right, so I'm flying. All the guys in the back are dead. There's still 3
2.
or 4. There's 2. Okay.
2.5, right?
No, 2.
Yeah, we've been doing work.
Yeah, they've done good work.
I'm just gonna. So anyway, I started blasting. I'm just gonna take an aim at whatever one is not next to Fang, because
Okay.
Fang seems like he's got this.
Unkillable.
14. I don't think that hits.
Nope. It
Yeah.
kind of deflects off its rather thick hide.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to just take a deep breath and second wind, so I'm not at 3 HP anymore.
Okay.
And that is a D10 plus 3. Hey, 13. All right. So I'm okay. I am still up. The roof is caved in, right? I can fly over everybody.
Yes.
I want to fly basically to the center of the room, but like
Okay.
20 feet up.
Sure.
And look behind the wall and kind of around to see if there's anybody else coming. Or anything else.
Okay. So as you fly over the roof, you look around and not directly, like within like 5-10 feet, but like out further, you see hordes coming. There is more coming.
We gotta go.
Bring it.
There are
That ends my
more
turn.
coming. If Jesse was here. Excuse me.
Yeah, no. All right, Mr.
In his
Peeps.
honor.
This is a cat stream.
Yeah, the
cat
cat.
is-
The cat.
The cat is very much part of the stream.
Mine's sleeping, otherwise I don't want to bother her.
Paint me a word picture, Magic Man. What do we got left here?
Cat is the focus of the stream. We're good
That's
now.
fair.
We got this.
The internet is made for this.
Exactly right. The internet is 100% made for cat videos.
Come on, June, don't you want to be a star? Come be a star. Ah, she's asleep.
My cat's
I was
being an
gonna try to-
asshole by the door.
That's standard operating procedure.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, whose turn was it?
He called on Mr. Peeps for some action here.
Do we have a full cat stream? Is that something we could do one day? Bring your
Like
cat
what?
to D&D day?
No, have a dog.
The cat was not brought. She came of her own accord.
My cat.
She
wants
came
to
to
sleep,
sit-
and I told her to wake up because she needs to be famous.
Hey.
There it is. That's the money shot.
Oh, Jesus. We had to censor our stream. NC-17. There's a fat boy. Look at that.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go.
The cat is currently sleeping upstairs. I'm not gonna wake him up.
Dog.
All right. Hey, he's still big enough to pick up. Or small enough to pick up, rather. That won't be for long, Larry.
Nope.
Seems like
What he's
a good
saying
guy.
is cherish these memories while you still can.
Yeah. He's gonna take the whole fucking bed.
Anyway, we got
Anyway.
3 cacklers. Where are these cacklers in relation to everyone else here?
We got cat now.
Oh no, we got real cacklers. Sorry guys, the pets overrode the stream. It's fine. It's totally fine.
We suddenly jumped to the #1 most popular D&D stream
Yeah.
tonight.
We have cats.
We
Change
cracked
that to the title.
This is totally going to be a highlight from this stream. Is the pets
Hey.
overrun the stream?
D&D Primal Companion stream.
Yep. Anyway,
We got
Mr.
back-
Peeps,
Hashtag we're all druids.
Yep, Mr. Peeps, you're trying to attack something. Go ahead.
So paint me a picture here, Magic Man. I know we have 3 cacklers left. Where are they in relation to the rest of the crew?
They are close to Fang and Lamel.
There are only 2 cacklers, to be correct, right?
2 cacklers. I thought I had 3. 2? Okay, cool. Are either of them
I
any?
punched the last one to death.
They're all full health. That helps.
Is either
No,
one
they
closer
took-
to me than the other?
2 damage.
No, they're
3
not
damage.
at full health. Yeah, they've been hurt a little bit.
Okay.
I thunderwaved all of them for half damage. It was great.
That's right. That's true.
Alright, well, I'll throw a dagger at the one that I see is closest to myself and Fangling.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's going to be a 12.
That's gonna miss.
Then I will take a bonus action to disengage.
All right. So you disengage from them. Next up is gonna be Narya. She's gonna turn around and take out a short sword. She carries a short elvish blade, and she's gonna run at him. And
Free action. I'm gonna say, oh, now you're taking this seriously.
she took out one of the other ones.
Yeah, one.
All right, and she's gonna run up and basically stab one and kill it, and then she's gonna turn and attack the other one, and it's gonna miss. She takes one's stabs one on the stomach, turns and swings the blade. The cackler ducks underneath, and Lamelk, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to strike at the one that's left.
Roll to hit.
That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
Don't be a hero, Lamel.
What was my plus to hit? Plus damage. 28 plus 4, he takes 6 damage.
It is hanging on to dear life by a thread. In fact, it's going to look at you and it's going to screech and go, "You cannot stop the horde." And it's going to disengage and try to get out of there. Furin,
And I'm going to take a free action to say, you can't stop me.
What if we don't want to stop the horde?
Fang, you get an attack of opportunity as it breaks away from combat.
Oh, but I thought you said it disengaged.
It's
breaking
gonna
away.
try to it doesn't have a disengage action.
I
It's
see.
just gonna
Okay.
try to disengage from combat.
Well, then I'm going to punch him.
Roll to hit.
I'm gonna punch him.
Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
That's their AC, right? 13?
15.
13?
I mean, metagaming.
No.
13
No.
is enough,
No.
enough to
13.
hit?
No.
What about with my flanking bonus?
I mean, we're talking about a threat of hell.
No.
Okay.
No.
Come on now.
Well, I'm going to shake my fist and say, you couldn't kill me anyway.
And that's enough to demoralize them to die.
And it's
Yeah,
gonna basically
Doesn't,
turn around and run away.
doesn't
And
Narya get an opportunity?
Yeah, somebody else is next to me. They're threatening the 5 foot.
Because we killed the
square.
one that was behind things, so
she
it's
actually does hit.
sandwiched in between. Should be multiple attacks of opportunity here.
Yeah, she's actually gonna take its head
I-
off as it turns around and walks away.
Super
Its
dead.
head off.
Super dead.
She goes silence and just basically cuts its head clean off. And then turns and looks at y'all and says, "Run now."
Ah, we didn't even get to check the feed shop.
Don't have to tell me shut twice.
And that's
And-
where we're
and I
gonna
go.
end the- Yeah, and that's where we're gonna end the stream tonight, guys.
Huzzah!
GG, level 4.
You sure we can't just
So-
check a little bit of the feed shop?
We'll pick up stream tomorrow in 2 weeks. So thank you to our viewers so much for joining us. You guys can check us out again here live on Twitch in 2 weeks. So it'll be the first week of May. If you're watching this on YouTube, it is a week away. So again, the first week of May. You guys can also check us out on Discord. There's a link to the Discord channel in the Twitch channel and in the YouTube channel as well. So until then, guys, hope you enjoyed. Look forward to seeing you more. There will be some highlights because I'm definitely going to highlight the pets taking over.
Uh,
Yep.
And
Clarification for the DM: the 6th of May is when we play next.
Yeah, first week of May. So 6th of May is
Yeah.
our next live stream. And then this week we'll publish on the 29th of April. Until then, guys, feel free to check out the Discord. Come join us. And until then, let the chaos reign. Bye.
Yes, Ray.